Balanced Babe. And hi everyone, Sarah Baker again with Be Balanced Babe and the BeHealthful Retreat. And now we are on round 4 of our webinars with our awesome and fabulous panelists of the day. Today I have Steffani Lefevour, and she is the founder and CEO of myhappylife.com. And not only is she the CEO of something amazing, but she is also an actress, a fitness specialist, and an expert in the law of attraction and living your best life. She has been teaching the law of attraction to kids and adults for over 10 years and applying it in her own life for over 20 years. So she really knows what she is talking about. So Steffani, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. And I am so excited to learn more from you.
I'm so happy to be here. I love how you describe me. I wish someone would just walk around, follow me around, telling everybody that that's all that about me. That'd be fun.
You know, that should be a new industry, like the cheerleader in the back as you're walking down the street.
Yeah. Instead of a theme song, it's like your bio promoter. It'd be perfect.
Making business cards like rain on people.
That'd be perfect.
I'm gonna figure something out.
Make it happen.
Anyway, so let's get into these questions to give people a sneak peek of what they're going to be learning more about when they hear from you on the panel. First question that I want to know is all about manifestation. So I have done this in the past, but I will admit that lately I've been starting to get away from manifestation because of just life. So I want to know more about it, what it is, and how we can manifest what we want.
Awesome. So we never get away from manifestation, right? Because we're always manifesting. It's just, are we manifesting unconsciously or consciously? So are we manifesting what we see and what we know and what we don't want? Or are we consciously manifesting what we want from a powerful, positive space? So manifestation is always happening. How can we manifest? I mean, we manifest by focusing on what we want. That's how we manifest. We manifest what we want, focusing on what we want. We manifest from our thoughts, our words, and our actions. So our thoughts become things. Anything we think about, we manifest. Therefore, anything we worry about, we manifest. And anything we daydream and fantasize about, we manifest. So the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? We are always manifesting. We're always vibrationally aligning with that we think about, whatever desires we launch, good or bad. So, but the basic steps to the law of attraction, to manifestation, is ask, believe, receive. So I would ask you, when you said, oh, I'm not manifesting lately, like, are you asking for what you want? Are you focusing on what you want? Do you know what you want, and are you consciously thinking about what you want instead of what you don't want, or instead of just, unconsciously going about the day and manifesting whatever comes your way, right? And then secondly, do you believe that what you want can happen? And are you ready to allow that? Do you know, are you living a conscious sense of knowing that it's right there for you? And then receiving is really fun. There's a whole art of allowing, right? And receiving is all about how happy are you? Just how happy can you be? That's the art of allowing it and receiving it all in. So again, it's asking, like, do you know what you want, and are you focusing on what you want? Are you believing it, or are you canceling the order and placing a different order? When you know what you want and you go on Zappos and you order a pair of shoes, you know that those shoes are coming, and you can plan your outfit this weekend with that new pair of shoes. You asked for it, you ordered it, it's on its way. But if you don't believe that it's going to come, and if you plan a different outfit, and if you call them and go, wait, did the order go through, or did the order get canceled, or it's like you're not believing it. When you place an order, it's going to show up. So that's all you need to do, right? So ask, believe, and then receive. And receiving is vibrationally tuning into it, knowing it's going to come, just sitting there and going about your day as happily as you can. I remember I went to this Abraham Hicks conference about the art of allowing and receiving, and I was like, what is it? What do I have to do? Do I have to like sleep on a bed of magnets? Do I have to like pat my head and rub my tummy, or like use crystals, or meditate 5 times a day? What? And all it, which is so simple, but can be so profound. So are you ready to manifest now?
I am ready to manifest. And following up on that, because what I used to do is I would write down what I wanted to manifest and what I wanted to receive in life. And so I would spend my morning doing that, writing it down. And for me personally, that helped me a lot because that kind of reminded me of what my goals are and what I want to be attracting. But for those,
you're vibrationally aligned. You're launching a rocket of desire first thing in the morning for what you want, not what you don't want. That's perfect practice. It's awesome.
and to follow up on that, for women or viewers that want to try this practice, and let's say that they want to be aligned with the career path that is right for them, but maybe they're still a little bit insecure, or they think like, well, I want to act as if, but I really just don't know, and I'm afraid, and there might be that little voice in the back of your head that's saying like, you're not going to do that. Because you know how women are, where we like to worry and we like to doubt ourselves. So what would you say, how can we get over that step or over that obstacle to allow ourselves to really attract what we want?
Well, when I've attracted what I want, and I've created the life of my dreams, and I have everything I've ever wanted in my life, from the house that I've always wanted to the relationship I wanted, the career I want, the health and fitness that I want, and I've created it. It hasn't just come easy. You take action and you create it. And what I've done to create it is, in addition to those 3 steps, ask, believe, receive, I found these 4 sort of steps that I take to make it happen in my life. And those are, if I can briefly tell you, that step 1 is get excited and know that it will come. Because manifesting and creating is all about being in the right feeling space. Okay, so it's kind of the more advanced techniques of law of attraction, is getting in the right feeling emotional state. So I start with that first. I get excited and I know that it will come. So if I'm trying to manifest something new in my career, I get excited. I'll give you an example. I am an actress too, and I was wanting to sign with a certain agent years ago. And I was doing some meditating in the morning, and I usually visualized after my meditation. And I got in the shower, and I'd forgotten to visualize. And I go, oh, oops, well, wait, I'm in the shower. I'll just do it in here. So I pretended like I was showering to go meet with that agent. Like they already called me, and I'm going to go and meet with them now. So I was excited. I was in the shower going, yes, oh my God, they finally called me. I'm so excited. I'm signing with this agency. I've always wanted to be with them. I remember in college when I was majoring in theater, I imagined doing this, and oh my God. So I got really excited and knew that it would come. I really felt it from that space. And then the second step is you have to change your thoughts by any means possible. Because I can't then go about my day going, I'm never going to sign with that agent. They're never going to be. It's like 100 of those thoughts, cancel that out, right? You can get in an excited, powerful space, but then you can't have all the negative thoughts trailing along. So you have to change your thoughts by any means possible. And you can do that by affirmations or writing down your goals, or a cancel thought, like stop, cancel, clear. I have nothing to fear. All my love is here. Erase, erase, replace. Like replace that thought. So when the thought creeped in, you're never going to sign with that agent. You're not good enough. They take so few people every year. You're never. Cancel, cancel. Stop, cancel, clear. Erase, erase, replace. I can see myself in that room. I can see myself signing with them. I'm there. So
Awesome.
Get excited, know it'll come. Change your thoughts by any means possible. Be grateful for where you are and appreciate every little step. So I'm grateful for the other agents that I'm with. I'm grateful for the jobs that I'm getting. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for whatever. Being grateful is a powerful attracting space. And then get happy and let it flow in. So I was doing that process, getting in the shower, and I thought, oh, I'm going to keep doing this. So every day in the shower, I'd be like, this is what I'm getting ready for, as I'm getting ready for a couple minutes a day. And in, I think it was 7 or 8 days, that agent called me.
Wow.
And exactly the call that I wanted to hear. And they called me on the phone and they were like, this is Stewart Talent and we want to sign you and whatever. And I was like, ah! Now, I'd also taken action, like I'd send in my headshots and stuff. It doesn't come out of nowhere, right? But I'd taken that action. I'd been sending stuff for over a year. You send in your stuff and then you send it 3 months later and then you send a follow-up. So the only difference was those 4 steps, visualizing it, getting excited knowing it will coming, changing my thoughts around it, being grateful for what I already had and being happy. And in 7 or 8 days, they called me. And I showered with that real feeling. It really happened. And then I went into their office and signed with them. So it's a powerful, powerful thing. And we really can consciously do that with anything we want. Replace that with anything you're trying to manifest. And you can do it.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this every morning when I take my shower, manifest. It only takes a couple minutes. I pretty much daydream, as it is when I'm in there. I don't even know what I think about. Maybe I just am a shower zombie. But
you usually kind of troubleshoot, oh yeah, I got to remember to go to the grocery store and whatever. Why not make it a more powerful time? Shower in preparation for that big dream that's happening. Whether it's I'm going to Bali tonight on a big trip, or I'm celebrating the success of my business, or I'm going on a date with that man that I've been so excited to bring into my life, or I am now the healthiest I've ever been. I have the body of my dreams right now. I've lost that weight. I'm feeling trim. I'm feeling fit. Any of that, it works. Do it in the shower. Really fun tool.
Awesome. I love that tool. I think that will be really easy and sustainable to do for manifestation.
Totally.
And speaking of manifestation, one of the points you made was that you have to be happy, you have to be grateful, and you have to already have that positive mindset. And so with you focusing on happiness coaching, what would you say are some quickie ways for women just to get happy today?
Oh, awesome question. The quickest thing I teach my clients about, and I think all women can do, is get to know what makes you happy. So, I wrote down a list years ago. It's called my Get Happy Now list. What things can I do in a day that I really love that make me really happy? And when I first did this, I had a newborn baby. And I was doing everything for this baby and everything for our family. And I was getting drained of anything that I loved because I couldn't work out. I couldn't get outside as much. So I was like, I need to make this list. And I made this Get Happy Now list. And I wrote down everything, little minute things you can do, like listen to my favorite song, put on some personal development stuff that I love, get outside in the sunshine, have some free time and freedom, go to the beach, drive my little scooter, exercise, laugh with a friend, and big things like go on a tropical vacation, spend a weekend with my husband, and little things again, like eat a piece of dark chocolate, have, some green tea. So what are those little things? Because you'll notice when you write down 15 to 20 things that is on your Get Happy Now list, you'll notice your days that are really crummy are days that you've done nothing on that list. You've just put out fires and you've done all the other things that you need to do in the day, but nothing that you want to do. And what I started doing was, when my day wasn't going great, I'd just go, forget it, and refer to that list and do things on that list right away. So, for instance, I was packing and moving things that are not on my Get Happy Now list. They're on my Life is Hell list. I'm going to IKEA and I'm packing and I'm moving, and I don't like any of that stuff. And that stuff might be on someone else's Get Happy Now list. People might love to organize and pack. People might love to go to IKEA. But it's not on mine. Everyone's list is going to be different. And my husband and kids were coming home, and I was like, oh my God, I'm having the worst day, and I just felt like I'm going to explode. So I looked to my list, and I went, I have 30 minutes. I got on my scooter, I went outside in the sun. I went to the beach. I had some free time. I was listening to personal development. I worked out for 20 minutes. I stopped and got a green tea on my way home, and I came back and I was a different person, completely different person. So create a list. You are responsible for your happiness. No one else is. It's not my husband and kids' fault that they come home and I've done nothing to safeguard my happiness today. It's my responsibility. So make that list, and you have to refer to it a lot at the beginning. And now I don't need a list because my whole day is set up with my list. Like first thing in the morning, I have some lemon water, I have a green juice, I go and I work out, I meditate, I have free time to myself. I knock everything off my list in my first 2 hours of my day. So you begin to get in that habit of doing all those things that can get you happy. But at first, make a list and refer to it. You are going to be exponentially happier when you're focusing, when you know what makes you happy, and you start, supplementing all that into your day.
Does having a glass of wine count to be on the happy list?
Yes, if that makes you happy, of course. Red wine and dark chocolate is on my happiness list, of course.
Okay, thank God, because I love my glass of wine over the weekend. I don't know about you, but antioxidants.
Totally. Yes, yes, yes. It totally is. Any of those things, and everyone's is different, but my best friend would be to like sit back and kick her feet up and have a Corona with a lime. And for me, it's, red wine on my porch with some dark chocolate. I'm in heaven. So do those more often.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I like that. Make a list of what makes you happy, and that way you can have it as a to-do list almost of what to check off.
Yes. Start structuring your day around it, and you'll see how much better your days go.
Great. Great. And so to keep on that note of happiness and positive thoughts and positive vibes, when we have limiting beliefs, or we may be doubting ourselves, or we may be blocking ourselves from manifesting something, how can we, I know you've touched on this briefly, but what is another way that we can transform a limiting belief into a positive one?
Awesome. I love limiting beliefs because they're the one thing that really stop us in our tracks from getting what we want. Little limiting beliefs like I can't exercise like that because I'm not a runner, or big limiting beliefs like I'm not worthy and I'm not enough. Limiting beliefs like, oh, I'm a woman, so I can't be an entrepreneur. I can't make that much money. I mean, these things get in our way, and we create from that space of our limits as well. So we have to do something about our limits. It's all a mindset shift. With limiting beliefs, I do the work, meaning the Byron Katie work. It's my favorite work, and I teach it to my clients and use it all the time in my own life. And the work is, like, I won't get into the whole work, but the work, and it's thework.org. It's a wonderful website, and she teaches it and does a lot of videos on it. I totally recommend checking it out. But the work is these 4 simple questions and a turnaround. And basically, I teach people with their limiting beliefs, whatever they are, to turn it around and create a powerful, positive belief. So what is one limiting belief that comes up for you, Sarah, that you want to turn around, that you want to work on? Put you on the spot.
Oh, well, I have my own personal limiting belief is that I can't capture the attention of the audience or the receiver of my emails, because I do a lot of emails. I do a lot of pitching for my clients. So marketing, PR, limiting belief could be, are these emails being seen? Is somebody listening to my story? Is somebody relating to my story? Or is somebody going to respond and also think that what I have to say is cool? And so I would say that's probably a limiting belief for me.
Awesome. So what I do with a limiting belief like that is find a powerful positive belief that's similar, that's as true or truer than that. So when you're living in the space of, I can't capture the audience for my emails, people aren't reading my emails, I'm not generating enough, open rates, and and people aren't listening to what I have to say, and I'm trying to get it out there and it's not working, then what are you creating more of? All of that, right? And so when those thoughts are here, and when you're in that space, you can cancel them. And what's the opposite thought, or what's a thought that's as true or truer for you about emails?
To have somebody respond that is a writer and editor and say, yes, this story idea is fabulous, front page of the magazine, let's do this.
So let me give you a couple thoughts, and you tell me, are they as true? Have you ever had people open your emails?
Yeah.
Have you ever had people like your emails?
Yes.
So people open my emails and people love my emails. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes. So that thought is as true or truer than the negative thought, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that can be a turnaround thought for your limiting belief. People open my emails. People love my emails. My emails are powerful and effective. Is that true?
Yep.
Yes. So we can find some things that are just as true or truer, but the problem is we're just giving more airtime to the negative thought. The positive thought is still there, but we're just pushing it to the side. Then we're giving the negative thought more airtime, going, oh no, why do I keep creating this? Because we're giving it more airtime. We're giving it more power. So what you should do is write on your bathroom mirror with a dry erase marker. I love doing this. People open my emails. People love my emails. My emails create a lot of powerful things in people's lives, like all that stuff that's just as true. Put that on your bathroom mirror, type it in as a reminder in your phone, put it on a note in your pocket, write it somewhere in your car, have it all the time, because then you'll be beating that drum and creating from that space. It's there and it's as powerful, you're just not giving it as much airtime. So take a limiting belief, turn it around to a powerful positive belief. When you have the negative limiting belief, cancel it, erase, replace, cancel, put in the powerful positive belief. Play that more airtime more often, and you'll create from that space, period. Like, we all know that about you, Sarah. Like, we're like, she writes powerful emails. Everyone opens her emails. Are you kidding? So there's all that out there for you, right? And that's just a small little limit that you have placed on yourself that doesn't serve you. So let that go. Use the powerful positive ones.
Okay, I'm gonna let that go.
Yeah, that's no longer your story. And it's so funny because we create these little limiting beliefs, these little stories in our head that don't serve us, that no one else knows we're walking around with. I'm so glad you shared that with me, because like, we would never know. We're like, are you kidding me? More people, you're more powerful with your emails, and more people open and read your emails than anyone I know. And that is as true, right? It's true.
Awesome.
So more powerful, positive thoughts that are as true or truer that you can attach to.
I love it. So focus on the positive thoughts that are true or truer. Great way to banish those limiting beliefs that are in our lives. So last question to round out this kick-ass webinar. What is one piece of advice you would give yourself when you were just starting out as a coach?
When I was just starting out as a coach, I would give myself advice to do what I love and only what I love. When I was starting out as a coach, I was thinking I had to be like every other coach. And I had to, take certain trainings that most coaches would do, or I had to get this degree, or I had to do, and it just delayed me doing what I'd always been doing. Like, I'm a happiness coach. I've been that all my life, unofficially and now officially. So I wish when I first started out, I'd followed what I loved, did what I loved, like just focused on what I wanted. And I also wish that I had dreamed a lot bigger, because all of our dreams come true when we focus on them. And when I first started out in a coach, it was just so small, like small steps, small steps, small steps. It's like, if I dream, I wish I'd told myself, dream bigger, even bigger, and surrounded myself with people who were dreaming bigger so that I knew that it was all possible. So it all could explode at an even quicker rate. That would be ideal.
Yeah, because why not? Because you can manifest it.
Yes, exactly. So tell
Great.
our younger self that, and tell ourselves now so that we can keep creating from that space now.
Amen to that. Well, Steffani, thank you so much for all your valuable advice and knowledge that you're sharing with us. And Steffani will be on our personal growth panel at our second annual Be Healthful Retreat this September. So you will hear much more from her. You'll get to meet her. You'll get to speak with her. You'll be able to hug her and all those great, warm, fuzzy things that you want to do while you're at the retreat. So tune in, register at BeHealthfulRetreat.com, meet Steffani and all of our other fabulous panelists, and we will see you there. Steffani, thank you so much as always.
Thank you, Sarah. It was great. You're so good at this. I can't wait to meet everyone at the retreat. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.